What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Holding in the Road. Mr. Gray Fox, Big Bad Harold.
What's going on now?
Have y'all seen this video? Check this one out.
Howdy.
Hey man, how's it going?
Pretty good. What you doing here, man?
Water flower.
Are they saying that is that your vehicle?
No.
It's not?
It's the neighbor's vehicle.
The neighbors?
314, I'll be on 13.
Okay.
Yeah,
You live here?
No, I don't live here.
Okay. They saying that this vehicle is not supposed to be here and you're not supposed to be here.
Who's saying that?
They called about it. I don't know who called.
I'm supposed to be here. I'm Pastor Jennings. I live across the street.
You're Pastor Jennings?
Yes, I'm looking out for their house while they gone.
Okay.
Watering their flowers.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Do you have like ID and all?
Oh, no, man. I'm not going to give you no ID.
Why not?
I ain't did nothing wrong. And they did
Well, you look, listen. I'm not saying do nothing wrong.
Doc, listen,
There's a suspicious person.
Look, I used to be a police officer in Goodwater. Don't come here with that. Okay?
Look, man, don't do this to me.
Yeah.
There's a suspicious person in the yard, and if you're not one to identify yourself,
I don't have to identify myself. It's not a stop and identify state. That guy know me. He came to my store that got broke in. I live right over there across the street. Who called y'all?
that's what we got to figure out. But
Yeah,
first,
who called?
do you
live black man
he don't live
here. Neighbor problem. You think
I'm not saying nothing
illegal.
about.
You have no right to approach me if I ain't did nothing suspicious or nothing wrong.
Listen.
Told him I'm a pastor. I pastor until I don't want to hear you.
Sir.
You want to lock me up? Lock me up.
Nobody wants to
Lock me. I'm not showing y'all anything. I'm gonna continue to run these flowers. I don't care who called y'all. Lock me up and see what happens. I want you to.
Hey man, just come here and talk to us.
I'm gonna water these back flowers is what I'm finna do. Who called y'all?
Well, if you would let us talk to you, we can figure stuff out.
You
know, you're going to catch an obstruction charge if you keep walking away.
You can do whatever you want. Do it. Do it.
We're just trying to talk to you, man. Come here.
313, 314, follow.
I'm 10-4. We got one that's not listening to it. Look, man, let me see your phone. Let me see your phone, dude. Just calm down, okay?
No.
Stop.
I like this.
Okay. We're just trying to talk to you and see.
I don't want to argue with you, okay?
All right, go ahead and do what you got to do, Doc. Do what you got to do. Go on and lock me up.
Look, just have a seat.
It's already a lawsuit.
Up. You're
It's
just
already a lawsuit,
Yes,
Doc.
sir. Yes, sir.
It's already a lawsuit.
Just have a seat, okay?
Okay? Already a lawsuit. Already a lawsuit.
313. Show us.
Hey, let me get
1026 one black man. Sit down. Sit down, man. Just
okay, let me call my wife.
you're not calling
My
nobody.
son just got racially profiled in Michigan. He's got his master's degree. He's an athletic director. 3 police profiler came in. I was ex-police officer in Goodwater. I told you I'm a pastor.
Okay, look, man.
Who called y'all?
We,
I don't have to ID
you
myself.
will not
I
listen.
have a call on you. You have to identify yourself to me. You
I don't.
understand what I'm telling you?
No, I don't. You wait, watch how you want. Take me down, book me. Go do what you need to do. Go do what you need to do.
I think it's going to
Will you
be.
please call my wife right quick?
We're going to wait off.
You're
All
not
right. Will y'all sit with him, Jeremy? I'm going to go over here see if it's 6 people over here that call.
No, it's all right.
313.
Go ahead.
Can you have the 72 that called step out and talk to us?
Come up here. Post me on private property. You can pay me my ID. You have no right to ID me unless they're legally. No, they don't.
Hey, you know what? You know what? 1015. 1015. 1015. I ain't gonna sit there and have that, dude.
Will you let my wife?
No, you ain't letting nothing now.
Appreciate it. Okay, I will.
Do you know that gentleman back?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Does he have
He lives right there.
Okay, does he have permission here to be watering flowers?
He may because they are friends.
Okay.
And they went out of town today, so
Right.
he may be watering their flowers.
Okay.
Be completely normal.
Okay, that's fine. If he would have said, "Hey, I got this," gave his identification because he's a suspicious person. He said that's not his vehicle; it's their vehicle.
Okay.
We have a call. Like we're here because we're called here. I don't know who called, but somebody did.
Did you call us?
313. Roy Milam of Childersburg on a 2004 Chevy Tahoe. No color listed. Registration is valid till 6/30 of 22, negative 29.
Chevrolet, you did say the name's Roy Mallon.
10-4.
Chevrolet, thanks for I make south.
10-4.
Yeah, he lives right there, and he would be watering their flowers. This is probably my fault.
Okay. Do you know who Roy Mallon is? That's the person that owns that vehicle.
Roy Milam.
Roy
Ask
Mallon.
him who owns the house. I don't know the guy's name. I don't know who owns. It could be their vehicle.
Can y'all leave, Mr.
Step out.
Miss Sister Connie and
What's wrong with you?
my cuffs a little bit tight. If y'all don't mind loosening them up.
Sure he is.
Listen to me, man. Is that better?
Actually about to go over to his house.
Listen, let me talk to you. Who is Roy Milam? That's you, ain't it?
I'm Michael Jennings, sir.
You're Michael Jennings. Who is Roy Milam?
I don't know.
Okay, that's who that vehicle belongs to.
Yeah, that's
who
all I
lives
know.
here?
His name is Roy.
That's who lives here?
That's Roy. I call him Roy and I call his wife Connie, and I've been dealing with him for 7 years that I've been living here.
They are friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you called not because of the car, but because you thought someone saw someone besides him.
Right, I didn't know it was him.
Yeah, I got to keep their flowers watered. I got to keep their flowers watered while they're gone. You okay? And by the way, I won't get to come to the graduation, but we're going to get your son something.
No, don't.
Listen to me, man. Listen to me. Anytime the police come out and they say, we want to identify you, you have to identify yourself because there's a reasonable suspicion, there's a reasonable man, there's a vehicle. There's a reasonable suspicion that you're here. There's not a crime.
Yeah.
If you would have said, yeah, here's my name, here's everything, we were like, okay.
I told him my name.
You didn't tell me your name.
I decided. He asked me who I was. I said,
you didn't give it to me when I first asked.
Pastor Jennings. Pastor Jennings.
That's not a name. That's a pastor.
Yeah.
I need your name.
The way y'all handle this situation was totally wrong.
Well, listen.
You racial profile.
We're not racial profile.
Yes, you did.
No, sir. No, sir. We're not about that.
I told you I was here watering the flowers. But
how do I know that's the truth? Anybody.
I had the water hose in my hand. I was watering all the flowers.
Anybody can pick a hose pipe up.
He is gonna be so pissed when I tell him I got arrested. Watering his.
Yeah, I gonna take a swing at old pastor, man. This situation can happen every single day, man. You know, man out there just watering flowers. Get a call, police, get a call that it's a suspicious person over there. They ride through and, hey, they see a man watering flowers. But from what they heard, it was somebody suspicious. So to me, if I'm a cop, does this look suspicious? I would think they use what is called deductive reasoning or whatever it's called. They supposed to use their investigation tactics, but they asked the man about his ID. The man, ain't had no ID or refused to, which later on you find out he didn't. He didn't fuss really. He went back and forth with him, but he ain't act real violent. He gave him a little jaw jacking, and they went on throw them cuffs on him, man. He just saying he ain't act the ass, but I felt like they kind of got a little irritated with him because he didn't want to cooperate, and I get it, and I don't see nothing wrong with it. But the man act calm enough in that situation to not get that gun pulled, the taser pulled. They never felt threatened. That was just a simple misunderstanding. They cuffed him. They got the information. He was able to go home, unscathed.
Right. Yeah. Now, my thing is, this is another example of don't fuss, don't fight, don't flee.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm saying that is because the pastor himself didn't know what he was about to be dealing with. Those could have been bullies with badges.
Oh yeah.
Now, I don't see these cops as I can't call them bullies with badges. From what I seen in this video. Now, they got a call.
Yeah.
Right? They got a call that so they got to go investigate.
They got to.
They don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So when they approached him and you talking about, nah, I ain't finna show you nothing, see, now right there could have cost you your life. Now,
yeah.
Harold, we done seen way too many examples of these bullies with badges where they beat and killed somebody.
Oh, they picking a fight.
For less than that.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So like I say, you know, especially as a black man,
yeah.
you gonna roll the dice and you gonna say, hey, look here, man, I ain't showing you nothing and all of this.
That might be all they need. That might be all they need.
That could have been what they was waiting on. Boy, I've been waiting to catch me, want somebody to come up here and tell
I'm glad.
me. Yeah, that they ain't gonna do what I say do. Hey, Dale. We got one. Boy. We got one right here. We finna tear his ass up.
Oh yeah. Hey, put that taser on Mac.
Yeah. Fortunately, these cops was trying to work with him.
They were.
You know what I mean? They were trying to work with him. Like, look, man. And then the one cop was kind of getting fed up. Like, nah, look, I ain't finna argue with you, man. You know what I mean? Go on, put these cuffs on.
Take them on down.
Since you don't want to do what you understand what I'm saying, we asked because you could have just showed us your ID.
And been done.
And like I say, if you're a police officer, you don't know this person, and he won't let you go to the house or all this stuff. No, I'm not finna let you put your hands in your pockets.
Nothing.
You're not finna walk inside no house because, far as I know, you can walk in the house, come back
get a gun.
With an AK.
Oh yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you didn't do what I asked you to do initially, was to just provide me some idea of who you are.
Yeah, give me
and then we can talk. You show me who you are. This is your house right here. Now let's have a conversation. But if you're not going to tell me who you are, and here go another thing. If he had felt like he was disrespected, like I say, being that we don't have really no organization in our communities. Let's just say if there was some organization in the community, he could have went back to Commissioner so-and-so or whoever and say, hey, look here, man, I just had a run-in with 2 police officers, just walked up on me and just asked me for my ID when I was just watering my neighbor's plants.
Yeah.
See, that's not the place where you go start talking about, I know this and I know that and I know my rights and all this shit.
Not during the encounter, no.
That's not the place to do it.
Yeah.
If you have a serious problem and you're able, because some people get out there and start talking about what they know and what they rights is, they don't even make it to see the next day.
No, they don't.
Don't fuss, don't fight, don't flee. Could the police officers have used some different type of method or some type of way? Yes. But the way they approached them, it wasn't nothing hostile. It wasn't no, hey MF, come over here, sit your black ass down and put your hands behind your head. It wasn't none of that.
It wasn't nothing aggressive. I just felt like, to look at the other side, to look at the pastor's argument or anybody watching the cops' argument, that, okay, you guys came on the scene, you got a phone call.
Mm-hmm.
One officer should at least try to get the person that made the phone call to say, hey, is that the guy and is that the house that you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And because you seen later on when the
that's what
came out, it was after the fact.
After
the fact that they encountered the guy.
Mm-hmm.
If they would have talked to her first and they would have said, "This the guy you're talking about," she'd have been like, "Oh, that's Pastor so and so." Never mind. Don't even worry about it. It could have been done then.
Right.
But because they are cops, they went straight to the house. The question who was there, but again, looking at it like, man, I know I don't know him from A to Z, but I don't know too many burglars watering flowers. So that should have been kind of raised the eyebrow, like we need to talk to that lady, man, because this don't make sense. This ain't adding up. But we are here to talk about surviving the encounter. That's the biggest thing.
That's exactly right, because
you never know who you encounter when it comes to the officer. So you have to survive the encounter.
Because all what you just said is true. Yeah. But let's just look at the glass, really empty for a minute.
Yeah.
Let's just say he went up there talking that smack and those were some actual bullies.
Yeah.
And they had done hurt the man. And now he getting loaded in the back of an ambulance. And then the woman come out there talking about I'm so sorry. I didn't know who, I didn't know that he lived right across the street. See, it's too late.
Yeah, it is.
You understand what I'm saying? It's too late. Yeah. But that's all I'm saying, man. You really got to survive the encounter, realize that, hey, look here, man, you don't know what you're getting when you encounter you know, these
police officers, you know,
these
guys was actually, you know, they wore the badge good. They wore the badge good.
They was decent. I mean, you got to give it to them. Yeah, you know what I mean? But ain't nobody finna go with, you know, all that back and forth, man. Look, I just asked you a simple question, man. I didn't come out here talking about what happened to your son in Detroit.
I don't even need to know that.
Yeah. I don't even. I'm asking you, you know, who you are. If you show me who you are, I can leave and you can go on about your day and you can continue watering these flowers. Exactly. You know what I mean? But since you want to start talking smack, now we're going to be out here longer dealing with you because we just asked you something simple, man.
Yeah.
So I think that's more of an example of don't fuss, don't fight, and don't flee.
Yes, sir. That's just, you know, the best way to survive, man. That's the best way to survive that encounter. You know, it could have went left, but it went fine for the man, but it could have went left, man. Just, we have to be better than the situation that arises, man. Go on, get them cuffs if you got to get them cuffs, you know, and deal with it later. Like you said, talk to whoever you need to talk to after the situation happens.
And before anybody even get to talking about, we're not talking about being scared. We're talking about being smart.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a huge difference between the two. You understand what I'm saying?
It's a bunch of dead
and if you don't know the difference, you probably be one of the ones that lose their life in a situation like that.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? It's a huge difference between being scared and being smart.
Oh, yeah.
All I'm saying is survive the encounter. If you got a problem with it, handle it in the proper place at the proper time.
Oh, yeah.
That's all we got for this one, everybody. If you got something to say about it, please drop a comment, like and subscribe. And till next time, y'all live right, play fair.
I let us, man.